Ma, hey, I'm just sitting here in jail in tears because of everything. I can't stand this shit anymore. Enough. It's not worth screwing my life up any more than I already have. I sit here and think what I've lost and what I've done to myself and everybody, and I am in pure awe that I could do things that I've done. I definitely have not lived the last 3 years honorably and definitely not sinless. But you know what, Mom? I have learned a lot about myself, good, bad, and indifferent, and have knowledge beyond my years. I know God has a path for me that'll affect many lives, and I'm so willing to get there. Just keep praying, Ma, because I know it's working. I love you, Chris. I do believe that God had a special plan for my son, Chris, and it certainly wasn't the plan I would have picked. Lost No More, a mother's spiritual journey through her son's addiction, is a tribute that I have written for my son's life on this earth. Chris struggled with drug addiction, and in '07 he was taken off life support due to a drug-related heart attack. The night before he was taken off life support, he came to me in a dream, and he asked me very clearly to please take him off life support. He said that he wouldn't be able to help others by living a longer life on earth. He said that he wanted me to write this book for him, and he very specifically said in the dream that this book was going to be his way, not a longer life. I felt really blessed to have that dream because I struggled with taking Chris off life support until I had the dream. After Chris was dead around 6 months, I decided that I was going to try to write this book. Many of the things that are in the book are actually it's information that came to me through dreams from Chris, and that's why Christopher is the co-author of the book. I'm hoping that this is part of God's plan. It appears to be this way. As the book is starting to become more read in our community locally, I'm finding, and just as I'm hearing comments from people, that it is very helpful to them. For families who've already lost children to addiction, for families who are struggling, for the individuals that are struggling with their addictions today, it does appear that part of God's plan was to help Chris through his own personal experience with addiction to very definitely help others with theirs. So I'm hoping that somehow through these words that families and individuals will find some direction, some comfort, and do the right thing. Drugs are very serious. Not everyone's going to make it. My son had an opportunity through many very good treatment programs to live a different life, but it wasn't in the divine plan. I believe that everything does happen for a reason, and I have to also accept and believe that part of God's plan, part of the words that Chris said to me in a dream are true, and I have dedicated to those words, and thus we have the book Lost No More, A Mother's Spiritual Journey Through Her Son's Addiction by Marilyn Burns and Christopher Burns. This book can be purchased on Amazon.com, and I do hope that it finds a way into the hearts and into the homes of the people who need it the most.